What you guys, got another video here for you on how to install Windows 11 without a Microsoft account. Microsoft are now forcing you to use a Microsoft account to install Windows 11. I'm going to show you a really simple way on how to bypass this and get Windows 11 installed, whether you're using Windows 11 Home or Windows 11 Pro. But first, let's have a word from today's sponsor, CD Key Sales. If you're looking for cheap Windows 10 or Windows 11 Pro license keys, then head over to cdkeysales.com and then click the Buy Now button. You can use my promo code B R09 and apply this to your order to get 30% off once you submit your order. Check out the links in the video description for more details to activate your version of Windows. Now, during the installation process, Windows 11 Home users will know they have to sign into a Microsoft account to get it installed. But Microsoft have decided now that they're going to enforce this onto Windows 11 Pro users as well when they release the next build, which is very soon. Once you go to install Windows 11 Home or Pro, you'll be forced to sign in to a Microsoft account to continue the installation process. You'll also be forced to have an internet connection to continue with the installation process. Let me show you what I mean here. So we're using a version of Windows 11 here. So once we skip through this part here, it's going to check for some updates. And if you have no internet connection, you're going to have an issue, and it's going to ask you to connect to the internet via Ethernet or via Wi-Fi. That's when the problem starts. If you try to disconnect, it's not going to let you. So let's go ahead and get to the sign-in process here so we can take a look at the issue in hand. Now, what I don't understand is if they're offering local accounts to people once they get to the desktop where you can just sign into a local account, why are they forcing you to sign into a Microsoft account? I just don't understand why they're even bothering. So at this stage, you want to disconnect your Ethernet cable or disconnect from your Wi-Fi. You can see here that if you want to continue with the installation process, according to Microsoft, you will need to sign into a Microsoft account. And if you don't want to do that, I'm going to show you a really simple way to bypass this process. Push the Shift key and plus F10 at the same time, and this will open up a command prompt so we can put in a simple command that will bypass this logon screen. Now, this is the one you want to type here, OOBE /bypass NRO. And then once you do type this out like this, push enter and it will restart the computer. So this is what we're going to do. Type this out and push enter here, and you'll see the PC restart. Let the PC restart and it will come back to that location. Now, you want to make sure that you don't have an internet connection, otherwise you will be forced to go back through this process again. Now, on previous builds, there was a little button that says I don't have internet. You could click on this, but Microsoft have now even removed this to try and force you to have an internet connection. So once you turn the internet off, it will just go past that stage and give you access to a local account. So let Microsoft go through its little checks, and then you'll get probably a blue screen just like this one in future builds. Now, you may still see I do not have internet right now, and that's because you're using an older build. But when you get this build that we've got here, this is the message that you'll see. So all we need to do here is click on next. It's just trying to tell you that the PC doesn't have Wi-Fi or connection to the internet and you need to have it. But don't worry, we're just going to click on next here, and it will continue and just say just a moment, and then it will get back to the sign-in page. And once this finally loads up, it's going to ask us for our keyboard layout. You can see it's got back to this same location. Now, you may be thinking that it's exactly the same as before, but it's not. It's going to bypass the requesting of a Microsoft account to continue. So you can see here, I'm going to choose my keyboard layout again, and I'm going to click skip here, and it will bypass this, check for Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and it will go ahead and go straight to this, who's going to use this device. So now I can put in my name for my account, and this will set up a local account rather than a Microsoft account. So I'm going to give this account a name, and this will make a local account for us. Now, if you do want a Microsoft account, by all means, you don't have to go through this process. But if you're using Windows 11 Pro or Windows 11 Home, you'll be forced to sign into a Microsoft account unless you use this method. So let's go ahead and take these ticks out, and we can click accept. And this will then go ahead and start building our user account so we can then log on to our operating system So I'm going to let this build this, and we should get to the Windows 11 desktop very shortly. Now, once we get there, you'll see that we have already created a local account, and we won't have to go through all that palaver of signing into our Microsoft account. I mean, talk about making things very difficult. This is what Microsoft do. They make changes that really get under people's skin, and they're changes that, you know, people don't want. They don't allow you to opt out or opt into things. They just force things on people, and this is what's really upsetting a lot of people. So as you can see here, we have now got a local account. You have to jump through a bunch of hoops to get to here, but you're finally at the local account on the desktop. So this is an insider preview build. So this is going to be enforced on you very soon once they release this build. And this is the latest build that they're starting to think about releasing. Now, they've buried all of this information right down on their website. You can check it out. I've done it in a previous video. You can go and read that article, and it will tell you that Windows 11 Pro will now need a Microsoft account and an internet connection to install and set up Windows 11 Home or Pro. So let me know in the comments section what you think about these new rules from Microsoft. So if you enjoy this type of content, check out my YouTube channel. I've got over 2,500 videos on here all about technology, on how to fix computers, how to build computers, and also how to remove malware and ransomware and other things like that. Also, while you're there, you might as well click the subscribe button and then click the bell and then click all to be notified when I upload new videos. If you want to support me a little bit more financially, you can click the join button and join my YouTube members group. I've got 3 tiers of support. You can choose which one suits your budget. You can cancel at any time, and it's a great way of showing your appreciation to what I do here on YouTube. If you join my YouTube members group tier 2, you can have your name rolling up on the screen like these awesome people here. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Hope you're having a lovely weekend, and I shall see you again for another video real soon. Thanks again for watching, guys, and thanks for your continued support. If you're looking to join our Discord server, the link is in the video description. See you over there, guys. Bye for now.